This morning, we are checking in with the San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce. Joining us in studio, Executive Director of Public Affairs, Justine Murray. Justine, thanks so much for coming in. I always appreciate your time. We were just talking about this in the commercial break. You guys are busy. And busy's good because San Diego's been busy and you guys are here representing us. How are things going?
Of course. I mean, like you said, it's been busy, right? Our economy is so crucial to San Diego, our small businesses, so we're always active trying to promote them.
Let's talk about the State Assembly Downtown Recovery Select Committee. They were just in town. What is that? Tell us about the Chamber's participation in and why that's benefiting San Diego.
Yeah, of course. So the California State Assembly put together this Select Committee on Downtown Recovery and Revitalization, meant to help downtowns bounce back after the pandemic. And so we work the Downtown San Diego Partnership, and the chair there, Assemblymember Haney, to really talk about what has San Diego done that has worked to help us bounce back. We're actually bouncing back better than other big cities across the state. Yeah, it's really exciting.
A testament to the chamber. You guys have been working hard to try to get everyone back on course here.
Yeah, and I think for residents, a really good example of that is the Downtown Gaslamp Promenade. If you've seen that walking around, that was a project that's helping us bounce back and helping people go from business to business so much more than we've seen in past years.
Absolutely. So, okay, we're back in school now, right? A lot of businesses are understanding that and seeing that. This causes some strain on working parents, though. What is the chamber doing to help this part of the workforce, those working parents out there?
Yeah, so obviously access to quality and affordable childcare is so important to businesses. Yeah. We have to make sure our parents get back in the workforce, and so we've been really involved with Blueprint San Diego. It's a county effort really to talk about the vision and what we can expect for childcare. So we're engaging the business community, talking about how we can work for family-friendly policies, tax incentives. What does the business community need to provide this essential benefit? Because it's a really big return on investment for our workforce.
Yeah, because there's a lot of parents, mothers in particular, that may say, the cost of childcare isn't worth what I'm working. We don't want them to have to have that choice, right? Okay, good to know. Chamber, upcoming delegation trip to Mexico City. This is a big one.
It's a big one.
This is coming up in October.
End of October.
But planning starts now for something this big, right?
Planning has been starting, It's a huge trip across the border. We have two of the busiest cross-border in San Ysidro and Otay Mesa. Those contribute obviously to our economy, but to the state and the federal government. So local business leaders can travel with our local electeds across the border, meet with the new federal administration, talk about bolstering trade, talk about cross-border pollution, and really strengthen that relationship that's so vital to our economy.
So if there's a local business that says, look, I could benefit from knowing more about Mexico's policies, do they qualify for this? Is that something you would encourage them to go on?
Of course. It's a great opportunity, too, to see really what we do at the chamber. So members, non-members can apply. It's a great way to see really what is the chamber's benefit for these businesses.
Yeah, being a border community, our businesses are really impacted by what happens there and can really flourish if there's a good relationship. What are you guys what are you hoping to get out of that that meeting that you're going to have there in Mexico City?
We obviously want to keep building connections, and then now that they have a new president and new administration, it's really important for us to talk about things like Tijuana River Valley, right? To talk about making sure we have the Otay East port of entry, that having it be a strong commercial border crossing. So those are just some of the topics, but there's a lot we want to strengthen in our relationships.
Let's talk a little bit about Proposition 36, this prop that's out there. What can people expect? There's a workshop that's going to happen. I know this involves retail theft.
It does, and I know we've talked about it before. I know that your viewers know, right? We see the smash and grab. We see the organized crime.
We report on it a lot.
Of course, it's a reform measure, and the Chamber's support of it, we believe it's a balanced approach to kind of close those loopholes that we see perpetrators of organized crime and retail theft taking advantage of. So we're hosting a educational workshop for businesses with the DA Summer Steffen, Mayor Todd Gloria, the Gaslamp Quarter Association, Downtown Partnership, other business organizations to educate why this is important, right? Obviously, for the business community, this hurts our bottom line in revenue. But on top of that, when your employees feel unsafe, patrons, tourists, that's going to hurt jobs. That's going to hurt our economy. And when we're wanting to still bounce back after the pandemic, we have to be more focused on that.
Okay, so they can get in on that session with the DA. They can take part in the Mexico City trip.
Yep.
All this is on your website, ways to get involved and to empower their business?
Yes, sdchamber.org is our website. We also have social media. That workshop is on September 18th, but as always, if it's childcare, anything, they can reach out to us and we can talk more.
This is why you guys are so busy.
Yes.
You guys tackle a lot of the issues. And thanks for everything you do at the Chamber, Justine. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.